And if I were to give you guys one piece of advice on having a great freshman year, I would have to say, in terms of academics, it's really, really important to get to know your professors, go into their offices in the first week or two of class and introduce yourself and express interest in their course. Whether or not you're interested, it's important because later on when stuff gets more difficult and you need help, you're much more confident going in after you've introduced yourself to them and just say, like, I like this class, I'm having a lot of trouble, what do you suggest? And this last semester I did that with my cell and molecular bio professor. She told me to contact one of her old TAs who was a really, really cool girl. She had her PhD and had gone to medical school and was doing all kinds of really cool things with cancer research, and she really inspired me to pursue my dreams, I guess. She helped me get an A in the class, which I thought was impossible in the beginning. So that's my advice for you guys. Congratulations, I hope you have a really fun freshman year, and don't do anything silly before you graduate. Bye.
The thing about work in college as opposed to high school is that you tend to have large assignments and big cumulative tests, midterms and finals, instead of small homework assignments and chapter tests. And the good news is that you also have a lot of free time on your hands for the most part. So the trick is to stay organized and to not procrastinate. And I find that usually the best way to do this is to set up specific times to study or to work on homework, and to try to meet with other people or go to office hours whenever possible. Working with other people forces you to get focused and allows you to ask questions and get help.
If I had one piece of advice to give to incoming freshmen, it would be to take full advantage of the opportunities your school has to offer. Unlike high school, where you're just trying to get to college, you're already here. You might as well take advantage of everything. It's more about than just taking tests and passing exams. You actually want to start developing yourself as an intellectual and as a person. So don't just stay in your room 10 hours a day. That may work for some kids, but I think if you want to get the most out of your school, you want to go ahead and get out of your comfort zone and start finding things on campus and start applying yourself. La Jolla prepares you well, and I have full confidence you guys will do great. Best of luck to you.
If I could give one piece of advice on how to have a good first year in college, I would definitely say, especially in the beginning, to just kind of, I don't know, do and get involved in kind of random things that sound like fun. So take an elective class that has absolutely nothing to do with your major or general ed requirements, like the history of filmmaking or, I don't know, modern sculpture, which is what I'm in. And I think it's definitely a really good way right off the bat to kind of meet people who have a lot of different diverse interests. So especially in the beginning, while you're still kind of looking for a community, it's kind of nice to be involved in lots of different kinds of activities so that you can, I don't know, pick and choose when you kind of decide to settle down and find a group of friends or whatever. So definitely that. And another thing that I would say is to definitely go outside of the kind of campus bubble to the surrounding areas. So for me, I live in Chicago, and it's really nice to be able to go out and see a comedy show with my friends or try out different restaurants. So I would definitely say that that's an option, to just not confine yourself to campus all the time and just kind of know where you are, be able to get around, meet lots of different people, and all of that. So yeah, that's my advice.
Hey guys, my name is Ashley Westham. I graduated from La Jolla High last year, and I'm just finishing up my freshman year at Stanford. So if I could give you guys one bit of advice, it would be to make yourselves comfortable in the most uncomfortable of situations. Especially your first couple weeks of freshman year, there's going to be a lot of things and situations thrown at you, and you're just going to have to roll with the punches and deal with it, or else it's going to be really awkward. Also, it sounds cliche, but time management and prioritizing is crucial. Sometimes your social life is going to be more important, especially if you decide to rush, but other times going to the gym might be more important, and then most times doing schoolwork is going to be important. But you just got to figure out what's best to do that day and go from there. Sleep is going to be hard to come by, but eventually you'll get a full 7 hours of sleep, and that'll be the best night of your life. But have a great summer before college and enjoy your freshman year.
Hey guys, it's Giovanni here. Hopefully you're enjoying your second semester of senior year. Best piece of advice that I could give to you would be two things. One, stay true to yourself. First semester of college it's really easy to kind of veer off, kind of forget who you were coming into college. Now, college is supposed to be a transformational period, and in every way it should be. But you definitely don't want to forget who you are. And that can easily happen. The second piece of advice I can give you is relax. If you're one of those people that has to work all the time, just give yourself a little break. You're going to need it in college, and in fact, I think you get better grades if you give yourself that little break. So just make sure you're doing that. I know you guys are going to do well. You guys are Vikings. It's all good. All right, I'll speak to you guys later. Hopefully you guys have a great second semester.